And now, let's invite our winners for Best DevSecOps Project of the Year SI Award. Please put your hands together for CGI Information Systems and Management Consultants Private Limited. Let's all welcome them.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sri Ramakant, a direct consulting expert at CGI, India, based out from Bangalore. First of all, I'm honored to join you today as a recipient of 2022 Devops India Summit Awards for the Best DevSecOps Project of the Year in System Integrator category. On behalf of CGI, I would like to thank all DOIS jury members for awarding CGI as the winner. I would also like to thank my fabulous project team, the senior leadership, and CGI's strong DevOps community who has contributed towards achieving this award. Though CGI doesn't need an intro, allow me a minute to give a glance at CGI. Founded in 1976 with 46 years of excellence, CGI is among the largest IT and business consulting firms in the world, headquartered in Montreal, Canada, with presence in 40 countries and 400 plus locations, providing a wide range of IT services. On DevSecOps practice at CGI, the relevance to today's summit, CGI is a trusted DevOps expert and change agent, helping clients in their DevOps transformation journey to become high-performing agile organizations. CGI offers DevOps education and awareness, maturity and gap assessments, transformation roadmaps, and implementation. We work closely with clients locally while offering the strength of our global scale and experience. With the vast expertise, CJ being a preferred vendor, we got an opportunity for one of our banking clients to drive and accelerate the digital transformation initiative. The core themes included everything as a service, ideas to production safely in a day, go cloud native, everything as a code, zero touch production, automation as a key driver. As part of it, we have adopted a secure DevOps across applications through rationalized tooling, increased SDLC control automation ratio, integrated security controls, compliant software delivery process with improved quality and full stack observability features. This specific engagement is unique with its diverse and complex applications and teams spread across regions. CGI team expertise, methodologies, and industrialization approach with a big picture in mind covering all phases of SDLC and day-to operations help in accelerated adoption, deriving value, and as well as back this award. The secure DevOps blueprint is defined and implemented with considerations of all phases of SDLC, like continuous planning, continuous integration, testing, continuous security and compliance, delivery, continuous deployment, observability, feedbacks, and as well as knowledge management. In each of these pipelines, there are focused themes considered with automation as a key for reducing overall lead times and improved efficiencies. Getting into some of the salient features, we started off doing gap analysis and maturity model assessment in line with organization goals and take some of the industry standards like DORA. Right? The assessment services, the assessment serves as a benchmark and help us see where we are in the DevOps journey as we progress. As well, we perform value stream mapping on end-to-end SDLC flow with the lead time validations based on value analysis and came up with recommendation and implementation strategies. We standardized the tool strategy. The real challenge lies in choosing the right tooling. DevSecOps market is full of tools and options, causing paradox of choice. Though emphasis is on defining strong processes, right tools or the carriers for desired and accelerated outcome, aligned and simplified with the rationalized tool options for uniform delivery process and increased reusability. Also reduced overall cost with open source choices and shared licenses. And a shift left on quality, security, and operational readiness. We have leveraged a shift of practices, reducing technical debts in earlier stages of SDLC, as differing into later stages can lead to costly rework and can have a knock-on effect. Factoring non-functional requirement user stories in planning for code quality, code coverage with required quality gates, Quality is driven out from developers' ID with integrated plugins and test-driven development before code is committed. Also, we have integrated with sophisticated test automation framework by leveraging the proven tool stack. On security and compliance, being a financial institution, security regulatory mandates were critical and need to comply with stringent controls. We have fortified the security releases with integrated security like SASP, the SCS software composition analysis, the DAST, and application penetration testing, thus minimizing vulnerabilities and bringing security closer to IT and business objectives. Again, code vulnerability management is integrated earlier right from the developer side. Also, we have implemented various security controls like access controls with the segregation of duties, secrets management, privilege access management, data masking on non-prod environments, data encryption, application security monitoring to comply with IT and regulatory audits. Also, we had SDLC quality gates and controls built into the pipeline. 30 plus 4 SDLC controls on both application and release levels to ensure compliant deliveries and integrated with our SDLC orchestration platform, bringing end-to-end transparency at each application level. Other core feature is the full stack observability. As we are transforming into cloud-native distributed architecture in the form of microservices, serverless, and container technology, it becomes complex to observe, debug, and understand state and correlate with the more moving parts. Full stack observability gives us a greater complexity, allowing to take proactive measures, track and diagnose problems compared to conventional monitoring, where it's more of a reactive in nature. We have integrated a sophisticated full stack observability features, leveraging tools which gives us richer, deeper insights and context for understanding what is happening within the system at any given point of time. It's built on 3 pillars of metrics, distributed traces, and logs. Also, we have integrated event routing from the monitoring tools to our central event lake for management, alerting, incident management, and remediation actions via automations, and further helps to build AI/ML use cases for self-healing. Operational readiness reviews were done at earlier stages with clear definitions of KPIs, SLOs, SLIs, and zero-touch production initiatives, helped in smoother and predictable operations. We have set up CGI guild teams for DevOps and testing that has enabled accelerated adoption by sharing best practices, reusable templates, and benefits from the lessons learned. With this secure DevOps adoption, we have been able to derive significant benefits, improved overall the maturity levels, and we have able to speed to market with enhanced security and reduced cost. Automation now is greater compared to the initial state where we started off, which eliminated manual tasks, preventing coding errors, detecting problems before deployments, allowing teams to work faster without compromising quality. Overall, our lead time reduced by 3-fold, which in turn helped to increase the planned releases. We had significant reduction in the change failure rate, which is less than 10%, and improved mean time to recovery. With this, I would like to conclude as saying that DevOps isn't a final destination, it's a journey towards continuous improvement, stronger collaboration between development, IT, and business teams. It has been a pleasure to be a trusted partner to the client and able to contribute to the success on the digital transformation journey. At CGI, we approach every engagement with one objective in mind: to help our clients succeed. Once again, thank you for the award and for the opportunity to share our views. Thank you.
Our next category of awards is the SI category, and the runners-up in this category for Best DevSecOps Project of the Year is Infosys. A very hearty congratulations. Let's see what they have to say.
Thank you, Devops India Summit, for recognizing Infosys and getting us this award. We are very excited to know that Infosys DevSecOps implementation has achieved this award, which we have implemented to one of our digital transformation customer. And that is how it should be done to achieve maximum automation benefits during the transformation journey. Well, let me go into a bit of background about what we have done and how we have achieved this and what is the business needs. Right. So, bit of background is the customer was spending a lot of cost due to outdated or legacy applications, and wherein resulting poor customer satisfaction or user experience, and that also impacting go-to-market strategies where the time taken to release features are very high. And this also was a demand to relook, to redesign the engineering processes for simplifying, achieving better results for customer and early release features to the customer, and then reducing cost of operations while embarking on digital transformation. Right. So why they have embarked on the digital transformation was they wanted to basically provide a personalization services or reduce the cost or offer more services in their enterprise segment, increase the market share in the consumer segment, and have a digital first approach so that customers are offered with more targeted features in very less time for achieving or rather designing new products and features and releasing in the market, right? And then revamping their OSS and BSS stack. Right? So, for example, what really they wanted to have, partnering with the new ecosystems or having ecosystem is, for example, gaming. So, this telco major is a traditional service provider of telecom services like postpaid, prepaid, data, SIM, right? But they also wanted to offer the cloud gaming services. They also wanted to offer television services where their users can subscribe to those services and make use of the telco services to probably play a game using these cloud gaming platforms. And also, for example, customer experience, increasing customer experience. They wanted to offer more digital enabled mobile app services so that they can have a targeted campaigns, they can send a targeted features, a targeted packages through the mobile apps so that their users can subscribe to that and they can benefit out of the current market trends. So these are the some of the backbone objectives they wanted to achieve to embark on a digital transformation journey, which they have almost 2 million customers at the moment. So moving on, specifically when we talk about DevSecOps, which have got this award for implementing a best solution, right? So with the customer, we have achieved a staged approach for implementing this DevSecOps in a phased manner so that customer is seen from first production go live to 12 month, achieved most of the automation capabilities built in a pipeline with the shift left approach, either for the security or the quality within the DevSecOps organization, so that the speed up or to release cadence could be achieved as soon as possible, right? So, for example, for the fourth month, we had a objective of achieving security in pipelines where the MVP go live should have a vulnerability scanned code to be sitting in or working in production. With that, the code has really traveled the environments with a proper branching and merging strategy. So we have spent this 4 months designing and collaborating with product teams because we had microservices enabled applications, APIs, applications team, and packaged applications team where the cards products like MDSOs or SFDC velocities or Mule are off the shelf or in the stack. So we have implemented, rather collaborated with the team and then achieved a trunk-based development where the source code of any component, any project is sitting in all the branches which is live and which is accurate, and every environment is tightly percolated by the new environment code. Right. So within the end of the 6 months, we had this CI/CD built in, and then after that, by ninth month, we had an objective of integrating test automation as part of the pipeline where your user acceptance test, UI related test scenarios are run through the pipeline whenever the deployment happens from pipeline to UATs, SITs, and required reports would be sent to these individuals or SMEs of the respective test automation organization along with the leadership. So the challenge was again by ninth month, if you see these number of pipelines, almost 148K pipelines have run. There is 725 users in the system. Infra as a code was a mandate, so we had to embark on integrating Kubernetes with our DevSecOps platform, and DevSecOps platform was completely built on GitLab CI/CD too. So where we got an opportunity to flexibility for horizontally or vertically to run the pipelines where the GitLab runners are able to match the frequency and the demand of the pipelines for various teams. By end of the 12 months, we had achieved on-demand pipelines or on-demand rollbacks, automated ones, where the demand for the pipeline to propagate code from master branch to performance testing branch, where those changes might not needed in the SIT or UAT. So that is where we had developed these on-demand pipeline on, and that could be a scenario for the hotfix also. So with that, the maturity in the code, maturity in the pipeline, maturity in the application development, we had designed the zero downtime deployments where the pipelines were designed to offer the zero downtime where the teams can plan to deploy these code on schedule during the off business hours so that it doesn't impact, it doesn't disrupt the application users or the platform users. So downtime is minimized during these zero downtime environments. Along with that, we have also contributed to integrate beautifully with the Jira, Confluence, and Elk, and we have sent various monitoring metrics to these applications where the MTTR, MTTD, and then the pipeline ratio, and then successful percentage of deployments, and then SIT deployments, and so on and so forth. We have sent it to the monitoring and reporting tools and created dashboards. Coming back to the architecture, we have laid down a strong architecture for developing these pipelines so that every component fits into this organization so that this offers a standard template CI/CD CT. So any component onboarding should follow these stages phases for using DevSecOps platform. We have integrated like Selenium, Postman, Cucumber with the DevSecOps platform, so that its continuous testing is part of CI/CD setup. Moving on to the outcomes, what we have done as part of this DevSecOps implementation is there are 20 plus systems are integrated. There is a one-click deployment achieved. There is a zero downtime production deployments achieved, and we have 100% used agile ways of working from the start of the sprint, start of the transformation journey, so that the feature development is not only a priority, automation is also priority, security is also priority, automation testing is also priority, so that our team was part of the complete delivery team to work hand in hand and offer various reusable artifacts, various design templates to make use of development team to achieve the best desired outcome. Right. So this also enabled, the release frequency from quarterly to monthly, and then very soon, I think monthly to sprintly. Like we have a 3-week sprint, so our code will be getting deployed every 3 weeks. Whereas with this new digital stack, at least we have 50 plus interfaces. Right. So overall, the business and technical benefits are, we have developed as a DevSecOps organization 2 very unique CI/CD pipelines. One is for Snowflake, which is very rare in world, maybe first or second, or maybe within the 3 implementations, and MDSO, BPI, Blue Planet, and then Sienna, Blue Planet, and MDSO are the pipelines, which is very complex in nature. We were successfully able to benefit from the product team, the implementation team, SI partners, and develop a best CI/CD pipeline for them. And this delivery is achieved by 90% of team working in offshore model, and at least from 4 to 5 different countries, where our automation, our DevSecOps platform immensely benefited for them, so that they can do automated check-ins, automated pipeline run. That really helped, right? Then we have created a plug-and-play microservices architecture-based platform, which will be used. So right now, the service activation, where the customer before embarking on digital transformation varies for 2 days, but right now within 4 hours. And even a post-paid activation for a user within 10 minutes, which is way beyond or way below industry now. Thank you.